What's up, Cosmonauts? It's your boy Cosmo, and as you guys can tell from the title of this video, this is a very serious video. There are some topics that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest time, but unfortunately, I've been putting it off for quite a while because I normally don't post these types of videos. I don't like to get into controversy, drama, and all of that bullshit, but it's time that I keep it real with you guys. But I'm not saying that I haven't been keeping it real with you guys. As much as I like to keep it 100% with you guys, I've just been avoiding this topic because I don't really like to talk about it, but I've been putting off for so long, and it's time that I get this off my chest because the more I keep it off, then the more I'm just going to be stressing out about it. So lately, I've been slacking on giving you guys uploads, mainly because I have so much on my plate right now, and I'm going to get into one of the topics I want to talk about. First off, the pandemic. Oh my god, this pandemic is slowly starting to fuck with my brain. It's crazy to think about that these last 6-7 months have gone by and the pandemic is even worse than when it started. Apparently we're supposed to have our third, not our first, not second, but our third wave hitting us for COVID-19. And I was looking at the cases and the numbers are abysmal. Even worse than the first and the second case. If you guys want to find out yourselves, just type in coronavirus third wave and you'll see those numbers. They're ridiculously high. Now, me being socially awkward and not really leaving the house unless I need to go to work, I didn't think this pandemic was gonna affect me, but boy was I fucking wrong. I'm just sick and tired of dealing with customers yelling and bitching at us just because they didn't get what they want. Their expectations weren't either met or exceeded. We're trying everything we can to make them happy, but apparently it still isn't enough. All because Karen didn't get the bread or eggs that she wanted, or she didn't get them as soon as she wanted to because she had some other bullshit that she wanted to do because she cares about herself and she don't care about anybody else but herself and shit like that. And I'm just fucking sick and tired of putting others before myself. That's one of the big things that I wanted to talk about. I am a selfless person. I have a big heart, I've always have, and I have a really bad habit of putting others before myself. And it's really taken a toll on my self-love and self-care. I have all this love and compassion that I give out to the whole world, and I try my best to make everybody happy, but it's gone to the point where I forgot how to make myself happy. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about, work. I am sick and tired of coming home from work all stressed out and depleted. I do everything that I can to make the customers happy, make my managers happy, especially this one particular manager that I have, but I'm not gonna say his name because I know what the consequences will be, and I do have some coworkers who do watch my channel, and they know who I'm talking about. I don't have to say his name because we talk about him all the time in our group chat on Snapchat. You guys know who you are. He pisses me off. He makes everybody stressed. We work so hard to do well at our jobs, but apparently it's never enough for him. It's not. He's a dictator. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention his name because I know what the consequences will be. I fucking hate this guy. I don't personally like him, and I don't think I ever will like him. I don't personally know him, and I don't even care to know him. I hate this motherfucker. He is the reason why I have a love-hate relationship with my job. I don't hate my job, but I'm not in love with my job. him plus the COVID-19 pandemic makes my job a living hell. And I do have days where I don't feel lucky to have a job during this pandemic. Most people that are unemployed say that us essential workers were lucky to have our jobs, but as of lately, I don't feel lucky. I really don't. Sometimes I have days where the money is not worth it because my mental health is more important than numbers. I don't really care about the money. My mental health is way more important. And that puts me in a weird spot where I want to leave my job just to avoid that said person. But at the same time, I don't want to leave my friends at work because I have nothing against my coworkers at my job. I have no problems with them at all. It's just that one particular person, I'm not gonna say his name, but some of you might have an idea of who I'm talking about. Normally, I don't hold grudges. I don't wish any bad things upon anybody, but with him, I'm making an exception. Next up, I'm gonna get into the meat and potatoes on my YouTube channel. As you guys know that if you guys couldn't tell, my energy when I'm streaming or uploading a video has died down a bit. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I looked through my old videos and I can see a huge difference. I see myself forcing this energy that I'm not really feeling. And there's a saying called fake it until you make it, but I don't believe that. I think that's bullshit. Sure, they always say keep a positive attitude, but I'm not to say that I don't believe in positivity. I'm all for that, but I much rather be realistic. But if you're in a situation, in this situation as I am, and if you choose to remain positive, that's on you. Good for you. So you be positive, and I much rather be realistic. I'm not gonna keep validating by saying, oh yeah, my life is perfect, it's all sunshine and rainbows, whoop-de-doo. No, that's not reality. And right here, I'm looking through my old videos that I've uploaded for each month. The ones that I want to check are for the month of December. If you're an OG viewer of mine, you'll know that last year in Christmas, I had a friend who supposedly used me for money. And after Christmas, I've only had 3 uploads for the month of January. 3. Only 3 for the month. And I find that to be unacceptable. Think about it. There are 30 days in a month. 3 videos. You guys do the math. Also, another topic that I want to talk about, my hair. Any of my OG viewers will know that my hair used to be super long. It used to be about this long. It would reach down all the way down to my ribs, and now, as months went by, it only reaches to my collarbones now. Basically, what happened was, I think it was around March. I want to say March. Let's just say hair dye and chlorine do not mix at all. One night after getting out of the pool, I was too lazy to wash my own hair. I would wrap it around in a towel, thinking that would get the chlorine off of my hair, but did I fuck up. After letting my hair dry while having it wrapped around in a towel, I tried brushing it and trying to rinse off the chlorine off my hair, not washing, just rinsing it. After detangling it, I lost half of my hair, and I started to fucking burst into tears. And admittedly, I still have nights where I cry myself to sleep just wishing that my hair used to be long like it used to be 7 months ago. And I feel like this stress is gonna hinder my road to recovery of regrowing my hair. And I'm looking up on my computer, and it is scientifically proven that stress and anxiety does lead to hair loss. About a month ago around my birthday, I've been taking some biotin and these hair gummies that supposedly make you regrow your hair. I know, I'm that desperate to get my nice, beautiful hair back. It's gone to the point where I'm going to drastic measures trying to regrow it. Just to look for that special magical cure, last minute cure. I don't know for sure if the stuff is working, because mind you, I've only taken this stuff for over a month. And I don't see any noticeable results, but I won't know for the next 4 or 5 months. I'll give it until February or March at the latest. And I'm already stressed just by talking about it. I don't like to talk about this stuff. And if I'm stuttering or if there's any awkward pauses, I do apologize. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not good at sharing my emotions. I have a bad habit of bottling them up and not sharing them with anybody, because I do feel like everybody will tell me to toughen up or they're not gonna understand me. That puts me at an endless cycle. It's like I want to tell somebody, but they either won't care or they're not gonna understand how I feel. So it's like, why even bother telling anybody? Because I'm better off isolating myself from the world, just being mad at myself. The holidays are coming up. I'm not ready for that. It's safe to say that I have a small case of seasonal depression. Ever since I've got my job at Walmart, I don't look forward to the weekends or the holidays. I hate coming in on weekends and holidays. Any of you who are looking for a job, don't work for Walmart, please. If you like your weekends and holidays, please do not work. If you want to work at Walmart, you gotta be. Fortunately, you gotta be available during weekends and holidays, because Walmart is a multi-million-dollar company, and they don't give a shit about your well-being. They don't care that you got family. No, they don't give a shit about that. They see us employees as numbers. The people that own Walmart are nothing but a bunch of money-hungry douchebags. And I am putting them on the spot like that. And I know most of you guys are telling me to take a break, and I do hear what you're saying. But it's hard for me to take a break when I have a bad habit of stressing myself out and trying not to have a mental breakdown, which I feel like is going to happen anytime soon. I don't take a break. Worst case scenario, I actually do have a live stream coming up on Halloween. I am gonna live stream Outlast. I know you guys are excited for that. My energy does happen to be slightly different. It's because I still have this situation going on. It's hard for me to live in the present when I'm always dwelling in the past or worrying about what's going to happen in the future. And now that 2020 is over, I don't have any good hopes for 2021. I'm going to tell you that right now. I feel like it's going to be as worse as this year of 2020. I guess we'll have to see until 2022, 2023. It was just going to seem like a long fucking time. Sorry, I think I'm getting a headache just by making this video. I gotta stop before I start going crazy. But yeah, after my Halloween live stream, I'm gonna be taking a 2-month break. So you guys probably won't see me until after Christmas or after New Year's the latest. I won't see you guys until 2021, or you guys won't see me until 2021. You guys know what I mean. I'm just gonna take a nice 2-month break off of YouTube for a while until 2021. It's going to be hard to do because I am afraid of losing you guys. Anytime I always say I'm going to take a break, I never do. I'll be like, oh guys, I'm taking a break for a while, and then I'm back the next day. But this time, I am going to keep my word. I'm going to take a break for real this time. Because it's time that I work on my self-care, and my mental health is more important than numbers. It's more important than money and anything else that's it's more important than anything else. But before I go, I do have some notes on my phone that'll help you guys understand my situation. It's called selflessness. For the longest time, I've not been living in the present. I've been either dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. Today, I've learned that I'm a doormat. I have a really bad habit of putting others' wants over my own needs. As much as it's nice to have a kind heart, it can also backfire when it gets to a certain point and you end up hurting yourself emotionally without realizing it. There have been times where I've neglected my own needs just to please everybody, even if it costs me my own mental health. I understand this is unhealthy, but at the same time, I still continue to do so. Unfortunately, it's become a habit and I need to break this said habit. But it's almost impossible for me to break this habit when I can't even ask for help. That's another thing. I'm too stubborn to ask for help. No matter what it is that I struggle with, I always try to tough it out and do everything myself, even if it's physically or mentally too much for me to handle. It may not seem like I'm struggling, considering that I've numbed myself to this emotional pain that I've been by bottling up these feelings and hiding them from everyone, including my loved ones. I can't even look at myself at the mirror without telling myself that I'm not worthy or that I matter. I'm caught in between ending my life but not wanting to, due to me being so selfless that I try to please the whole world. I feel as if my selflessness will slowly cost me my relationships towards my friends and family. I'm stressed, I'm hurt, I'm exhausted. I'm tired of lying to myself by saying to everyone that I'm okay or I'm fine, when in reality, I'm the opposite. Whenever I want or need to vent, I end up overthinking it and go back to hiding my emotions out of fear of rejection or lack of understanding. I fear that if I share my feelings, either I'll be told that I need to suck it up or that nobody will understand my pain. I'm through putting off a brave face by constantly covering my own hurt. I also tend to put up a constant front to prevent myself from being hurt again, but seems to do more harm than good emotionally. It just gives people the wrong idea of who I am. I care too much about what people think. I claim that I don't care about what others think of me, but deep down inside, I do. I find myself to be sensitive to criticism. My emotional sensitivity is what's jeopardizing my own self-esteem and confidence. And there you guys have it. I hope that I've got everything off of my chest. I really hope that's everything, but I'm sure I might have forgotten something because this stress is my brain is just not working today. My mind is literally going a million miles an hour. And anybody that knows me personally, and if you see this video, I do ask you, please do not call or text or message me regarding this video. I don't want your sympathy. I don't want you to care, to ask me how I'm feeling. Trust me, I know I'm gonna be okay. I do ask you, please do not call or text me about this. I know I'm gonna be fine in the long run. I just need some time. I really need time. I'm gonna go right now. I do feel a little bit better for getting this off of my chest. I will see you guys, I'll see some of you guys in 2021. Right now, it's time that I learn how to love and care for myself. I will see some of you guys in the next 2-3 months.